Hello, greetings, boopsies, and thanks for joining me today for a 30-minute Reiki healing. This is a booking by Anne. So thank you, Anne, for booking, for signing up on my website, TonyBomboni.com. If you'd like to go ahead and sign up for your very own personal, private, confidential tarot card reading, Reiki healing like this video, or any other services I offer and include on my website, you can feel free to do so by the links in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly do hope you are going to enjoy this video session with me today. So this is going to be for trust, for PTSD, for healing trauma, for strengthening relationships, and also for finding peace. So if this resonates with you, feel free to join me today. I'm so happy that you are here with me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and light up some sage to help to cleanse the energies. I'm back from my trip, so it's the first session I'm doing all week. Since a whole week ago, I took a week off. I really needed to recharge. So I've been doing a lot of sessions lately, a lot of healing. It's good as the healing practitioner to recharge once in a while, to treat yourself. We should always treat ourselves with love and respect, but I understand sometimes it can be hard to have that work-life balance. I know a lot of my past clients have struggled with such. So hopefully this reminds you to slow down, right? Okay, so I'm going to start by writing the personal information. I've picked Piggy doll today. Cutesy little piggy doll as the collective doll today, since Anne was so kind to give me some permission here. So I'm going to write down their personal information. Today's day and time is October 15, 2025. Right now it is currently 12:50 in the afternoon. So right now, if you're still waiting on your booking, I'm currently at the moment, like I said, catching up on your services on my website. So by the time you see this, I'll probably mostly be done. So I'm just confidentially writing their email, phone number, and scheduled day and time. All right, so I'm going to read you their message, okay? And they have said, "Hi, Tony. As many others have said in your past videos, I'm a long-time listener and a first-time customer to book a healing session from you. Thank you for booking. Hope to hear from you again soon. I've often wanted to book sessions with you in the past, though this is the first time in a long time that I've truly felt that I needed outside assistance in healing. My partner, who is truly my soulmate and the love of many lifetimes, is going through an incredibly hard period dealing with addiction, compulsion, complications. While they're committed to me, loving and doing their best to reconcile our relationship, the life we share, and the future we hope and plan for, we're really struggling with trust and reestablishing a foundation that we can both rely on." So I'm going to go ahead and write trust. "Struggling with PTSD from the lies and complications of the addictions." So I'm going to write PTSD. "I know my partner is committed and I'm so grateful for it, but I'm struggling with day-to-day realities and focusing on my work and real-life complications. in the wake of addiction and dishonesty. If possible, I'd love a Reiki healing revolving around healing trauma and wounds in regards to dishonesty and distrust. Healing trauma. I'm going to write dishonesty in quotes. I'm looking wherever I can to find the good in the world. I really want to believe that there are still reliable, honest people in this world. Yeah, that's so tough in a world where so many people are just wicked, right? I know that we all make mistakes, and I want to focus on healing so that I can gift my partner with grace so that we can move forward and be strong and confident in our relationship and our future. Strengthening relationship. Please feel free to share this on your public channels if you feel it will help others on their individual healing journeys. For privacy purposes, I ask that you refer me by first name only. Yes, of course, I always do that either way. Thank you so much for all that you do. I find strength and calm through listening to your videos, and I know countless others feel the same. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. God bless you. And I truly do hope this helps you on your journey. So I'm going to rip the page out now. Okay, so we're gonna focus on the cards now. I have picked, as always, for a 30-minute. I tend to usually always pick the 4 cards. So this is what came out. We have the Hermit, Strength, right? 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So with that said, I'm definitely seeing here, definitely emotional healing will take place here. I think there's a lot within you that is like bottled up or suppressed out of fear. You're like swallowing a lot of things to yourself, keeping to yourself, because there's this major fear of being overwhelmed or taken over by these emotions, because you don't want to lose control. You don't want to lose your partner, so you don't want to lose control in front of them. So a lot of this is fear-based energy. Hermit is showing me, honestly, it's a time to heal. It's definitely, yes, it's okay, it's appropriate to get help outside of you. You know, we that's why humans are here. That's why so many incredible human beings are on this planet, to help each other. You know, we're here for each other. We can't get through this this existence entirely alone, necessarily, okay? It's impossible. So you will find the strength. You are actually strengthening already as we speak, I feel. You've already been doing a lot of this healing work on your own, so you know exactly what this looks like for you. But continue, as I saw, with strengthening your relationship. It felt very important to me. So the Strength card in this deck confirms that importance. And Knight of Pentacles shows abundance of love and happiness and joy in the home as a result of all this healing work you're doing. These are all very positive cards, okay? And Poopsies, of course, watching at home. This is a very good news. So if you're currently struggling with love, relationship, this is a great sign that that shall improve shortly, okay? It's not going to be long until this gets better for you, okay? So keep going, keep moving forward, and focusing on your healing path. All right? Okay, so I picked Root Chakra Bowl for trauma healing, but also trust. Heart Chakra is for, you know, working on strengthening that love, and also for trust as well, okay? So for trust, I have picked these 2 crystals. I have picked Amber and Blue Lace Agate. For PTSD, fear, I have picked Black Tourmaline and Black Obsidian. For For strengthening your relationships, I've picked rose quartz and lapis lazuli. And then I'm like, what other crystal should I pick? And then I felt peace, because when someone struggles with an addiction, a lot of times, and what I've found through especially the Al-Anon teachings, is you have to make peace with where they're at, especially if you want to stay committed to your partner. So I felt peace was appropriate in this instance. Amethyst and aquamarine. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and fold up the pamphlet now. So we have for trust, PTSD, healing trauma based from dishonesty, and strengthening your overall loving relationship. So for trust, PTSD, and strengthening your relationship and healing that trauma. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scribe down the Reiki symbols at this time. Chokore, chokore, chokore. Seiki, seiki, seiki. Anjasa shonen, anjasa shonen, anjasa shonen. Daikomyo, daikomyo, daikomyo. Beginning this Reiki healing session, relax, receive, breathe. Trust in the process. Have faith this works for you, and it shall. Sit or lie comfortably anywhere you'd like to. Feel free to fall asleep. Make sure you have a glass of water near you. And make sure you have a light, healthy meal after to help ground you back to earth. Let's begin. Allowing the energy of the cards in the pamphlet to go through this YouTube video so anytime Anne and my poopsies watch this back, that they may be able to continue to receive the healing benefits. And whatever we're doing here, we're also performing on this doll as well. Chokore, chokore, chokore. Seiki, seiki, seiki. Anjasa shonen, anjasa shonen, anjasa shonen. Daikomyo, daikomyo, daikomyo. Beginning this healing, let's begin, shall we? All right. Please, nobody take offense. No one has ever mentioned anything. I have another little piggy plush toy, and I use from time to time, but so I can see how some people can take offense by using a piggy plush toy. I don't mean offense. This is just a cute little toy. I have to use something. A doll. I have to use a doll for these, so I find these so cute. It has nothing to do with weight or anything of the sort. So if someone happens to be triggered, I apologize, but that is definitely absolutely not my intention, and that is absolutely not appropriate for these sessions, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get the cards and the pamphlet energy up into the doll. As Anne and my poopsies here in front of me today, getting a felt sense and vibe of their energy field. Give me a moment to process this. Thank you. You hold a lot of light within. It's like you're a light worker, and a lot of times light workers have to deal with and put up with people who are struggling with addiction. You are here for that very reason. It's almost like you're not here to heal their trauma for them. That's not what I'm saying. But you're almost here to help them mend it, like repair the ancestral lineage of this this ancestral cursed energy of addiction in general, right? You're here to kind of close that knot. And I feel like it ends here, like it ends with them. And I don't believe it shall continue anymore after them. Even if you pass it on to your children, you might worry this same energy will be passed on. I don't believe that will be passed on. I believe it ends here. Based on what you do and how you react to the situation, how they handle it, how peaceful things are between the two of you. So whoever is struggling, I would feel with this, absolutely it ends here. That's the message. It ends here. I'm going to send you some Reiki. I definitely feel like you're going to be continuing to let go of a lot of stuff in this fall season. There's going to be a continuous, like, I'm just releasing this from my energy. I'm no longer choosing to grasp on or cling on to this stuff anymore. This feels right. Just hold my hands here briefly. Unity siata shinity da tukana da dieta anada treta kiana. Sisha halaniata siata shianata kiapa. Kumata tiata shianata kumata shiata kanda. Eunata unata treti kiana. Siumata chiapata anyata kantia. Eumata ushefa maniata shiata. Siunata shiana kamata. Kiumata kiana siana data. Strengthening that love within your heart, opening you up to more light so that you can always remember you are a light being. You come from the light, you shall return from the light to the light when it's your time here. Remembering that light within, that spark in your heart, expanding that light, and imagining that light in your partner's heart or any loved one you may have. Or someone you love dearly. Just imagine those two lights in both of your hearts growing and growing and expanding and expanding. That expansion of light amongst the two of you. And imagine both of your lights just kind of as one, meeting together, being one unit of light. And the both of you just washing in this bubble of light together and holding each other's hand and smiling and laughing as you start to feel very energized and very good. Less depletion in the body. Almost like you're in a pool of this light. And swim in that pool of light. Bask in the glory of it. As its shimmering expanse of awareness envelops you in its embrace. I'm going to go ahead and continue beaming this good energy your way, clearing any traumatic experiences, releasing any of this post-traumatic stress from your energy body, from your nervous system, extracting that psychically through psychic operation. Asking that to release, forgiving yourself for putting yourself through any difficult situation. Put your hand or hands over your heart now as you send yourself loving forgiveness. Feel that loving forgiveness in your heart, even if it triggers tears. Truly forgive yourself for anything you put up with or had to deal with in the past several years, not just months. Any memory may come up of that timeline now, of any time you've been triggered. Release it and forgive yourself. Anytime some memory comes up, release it and forgive yourself. It wasn't your fault anyway. It was all part of the soul journey. Let it go now. And then release and let go of anything someone's done to you, including a partner. Anytime they've had a shouting match with you, anytime there was just unforgiveness or unlovable energy. We send healing to that memory now. And we send them forgiveness. We send them love and light. Recalibrating your system here. Juggling stuff around until it makes sense energetically, and everything continues to flow smooth. Bringing about and integrating peace in your heart, in your life, in your bodily systems. Being at peace with your organs, your body. Being at peace with your surroundings. Being at peace with everything around you, the world. The people around you, finding peace with them. Focusing on true peace. And bringing about the desire of peace within you so that you can continue to focus on peace. not just the worldly things, not just what happens to us in the physical, dense reality. Now I'm going to go ahead and drink some water. I invite you to do the same. Pause the video if you find necessary. Sometimes these can be a bit intense for some people. They can be very triggering. So if you have a lot of tears or sobbing or screaming coming out of you, please pause the video. Let yourself release that emotion and then return once you are ready. So I'm going to open up that root chakra now. There's clearly something there I felt in the root. Imagining red glowing light expanding and opening that root now. Healing that root. So get a little louder than ASMR, but please bear with me. Allowing the sound waves to open that root up now. To open you up to trust. And to focus on trust, not to focus on dishonesty, not to focus on the negative, but to focus on trust. Affirm to yourself, I am trusting. I am trustworthy. Because when we trust ourselves, truly we can start to learn to trust others, even if sometimes everyone can be a bit disingenuous. We can send forgiveness to that because we all have those dark shadow aspects of ourselves. We're all able to be lying sometimes, even if it's just a sweet, pure, innocent lie, right? Like how a child lies if they stole the cookies or not. That's what I'm talking about. We're no different, and that's the channel message right now. A lot of this behavior stems from that childhood where, no, I didn't take the cookie from the cookie jar. As an adult, that looks like, no, I didn't smoke that outside just now. No, I didn't drink that in the closet just now. Yeah. So, healing that inner child, we're going to open up to the heart now, healing our inner child. Because there's clearly a memory there from your past and from their past, from both of your pasts, where you've learned not to trust people the first time, whether it's 6 years old or 16, where you first remember you couldn't trust someone anymore. And the pain, feeling that pain briefly and then just letting it go. The pain of that memory that you dearly hold in your heart. Now let's hold better memories in our heart. Let's hold trust in our heart. Let's hold resilience and strength so that we can send this strength to our lovers, clearing away this old past traumatic experience. Any PTSD, watching it just dissolve as if you no longer identify with post-stress disorder. You identify with peace in your heart. As your heart continues to strengthen, you can handle situations better. Your heart's expanded now, and you can feel more loving. You feel like you have more love to give and provide to your partner and others around you, including, let's not forget, yourself. Can you learn to trust yourself now? What does that look like to you? Envision it in your mind's eye. How does a trustworthy life look like? Do you feel worthy of this trust? Because to be trustworthy, you have to feel worthy of trust. You have to feel like you deserve to have someone trustworthy in your life, right? So what part of you feels like you don't feel like you deserve a trustworthy individual in your life? Tap into that feeling. Trust what you see, right? And the more you practice trusting what you see, the more you can learn to trust. The more you trust yourself, the more you can trust others, okay? That's how it works. It's a tango. It's a dance. So I'm going to go ahead and charge up these crystals over you now. I love a wide, sturdy doll like this because it allows me to place the crystals without fear of them falling. I should get bigger ones like this more frequently. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead, charge up the crystals over you now. You have very nice energy. I feel like you're a very kind, polite individual. You're very loving. You just don't forget to keep sending that love out. Don't forget to keep opening the heart, trusting more. And realizing that we don't have to be suspicious about our people we love. We can let them be. We can learn to let go. Because when we don't, it's a very controlling thing, isn't it? It feels like we're controlling our partner or the people we love. And when we trust someone, we tell them that we trust them. That invites love in their heart. Sometimes that invites guilt, because, especially if they are untrustworthy. But that's how you'll know they're doing something wrong, is if they're not feeling this guilt or shying away from you. That's how you know you can trust them more. Continue this flow and this pattern of trust that they won't pick up the cookie from the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that they struggle with on their addiction journey, or maybe there's someone else in your life you're focused on that is also struggling with grabbing the cookie from the cookie jar, right? Even if it's just yourself. So it comes from you. Learn to trust yourself more. What are you doing that you're not trusting so much? Maybe you don't trust yourself enough to be trusting others. Maybe that's the only struggle you face with trust, is the lack of trust in others. You see, I'm only mentioning these things because it brings awareness. When we have awareness, we can start healing. When we're aware of our issues. When I tell you something you weren't aware of before, that's like, it triggers and activates something in you. Like, I can see this from another viewpoint now, right? Just let whatever thoughts, feelings come through. Let it flow now. Let it flow inside of you. Don't try to stop or suppress anything you're experiencing. The most profound healing of all comes from stillness and silence, usually. From peace. Let's focus on amplifying that peace within you now, so you can continue on your healing journey. Continue to let those old things go. Old things subside and fade away. You know those old things. You know those things you don't have to hold on to any longer. Feels pretty good here. Solid structure of energy. Just gonna double check the work before I'm complete here today. Thank you, Universe, Reiki Masters, Spirit Guides, Manotakata Ancestors, any positive influence, energy, and force for allowing me to do this healing today. And Anne and my poopsies watching at home. The session is now officially over and complete. Again, Anne, I'll email you the names of the crystals and the picture of your receipt of doing. The rest of you, I used black tourmaline, black obsidian, amber, aquamarine, rose quartz, blue lace agate, lapis lazuli, and amethyst. So, anytime you watch this, Anne or others, you can imagine sending this energy to the person you're thinking about as well. So for you, Anne, send this energy to your partner. Next time you watch it, once to yourself, once to them, right? For example. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and charge this for 2 days by the window so Reiki can continue to send your way while we're away, and I'll check back on it from time to time to ensure all grounds are covered here today. Best wishes on your journey up ahead. Give yourself 3 days to a week to process this energy before watching back another one of my public Reiki healings. So I hope this gave you everything you needed at this time. Take care, and anyone who wants to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that very much from the bottom of my heart. And to check out my website, TonyBomboni.com, using coupon code TONY2, T-O-N-Y, number 2, Tony2, all one word, for 20% off any of my services, unlimited use. Anytime, any day, you can book me 5 times a day, 5 times a month, 5 times a year, whatever you feel drawn to, okay? It doesn't matter. Not literally just 5. I just made up a random number. You can book me 4 times, 3 times. I don't care. You know, these are your sessions, okay? So, and it helps go to support this channel to allow me to continue producing daily content, because these videos are free for you to watch. So I do need that support to keep going. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. And I will catch you all very, very soon. Take care now.